The recently released Xiaomi Smart Band 9 is a perfectly decent little fitness tracker, especially when you take into consideration its excellent battery life and low price. For most people, it will suffice as a health device. But how good is it when it comes to run tracking? In this video, I compare it with the Garmin Forerunner 955. When it comes to sports tracking, the Xiaomi Smart Band 9 has expanded its capabilities slightly as compared to last year's version. It now supports over 150 sports modes. Not only that, but Xiaomi says the heart rate monitor is some 16% more accurate than before. Now, I'm a keen runner, so I was mostly interested in testing out its heart rate accuracy during exercise. Now, the Band 9 relies on connected GPS, which means you'll need to bring your phone along for accurate route tracking during your outdoor activities. And while this might be a drawback for some, I found the GPS tracking to be reliable and quick to connect when paired with the smartphone. Also, once initiated, you can tuck the phone in your pocket or rucksack. Pausing and ending the exercise can be done from the band itself. Now, I tested it against the Garmin Forerunner 955 on my other wrist for a few different runs. In this video, I'll show the results for the most recent 5K run. Okay, well, here they are side by side. The left-hand side is the Mi Band, the right-hand side is the Garmin Forerunner 955. Now, you can ignore the distance. I mean, it's fairly similar, but the GPS accuracy is going to be largely dependent on your smartphone as far as the Xiaomi device. Now, what's more impressive is the heart rate. As you can see from these screenshots, the average heart rate measured by the Xiaomi Smart Band was 135 beats per minute, exactly the same as the Garmin Forerunner 955 on my other wrist. As far as the maximum heart rate, again, they were almost identical. The Xiaomi measured it at 148 beats per minute, while the Garmin measured it at 149 beats per minute. Now, when you compare these two devices, the Xiaomi costs what, about $50–60, and the Garmin watch costs probably about 6 or 7 times as much. Now, the logical question is this a fluke? Well, actually, it's not. I tested the two devices side by side on multiple occasions, probably for 3 or 4 different runs. And each and every time the discrepancy was probably mostly up to about 2 or 3 beats per minute, both for the average heart rate and the maximum heart rate, which is actually quite impressive. Now, it's worth mentioning that the post-workout analysis in the Mi Fitness app, while it provides a good overview of your performance, including pace, heart rate zones, and estimated calorie burn, hardcore runners will probably find the depth of analysis somewhat lacking compared to more specialized sport watches. You do get things such as VO2 max and training load, but not much beyond that. A nice add-on is the running clip. Remove it from the strap and slot the Xiaomi unit inside, attach to your shoe, and you'll get a bunch of running or walking dynamic metrics. This includes info on your foot strike, ground contact time, impact force, and more. And that's useful to check from time to time. I actually recorded a separate video on this topic. So what's the bottom line? Well, it's clear this iteration of the Xiaomi Mi Band is more a refinement than a revolution. You get a slightly more premium feel and a more premium build. There's a brighter display on board which improves outdoor visibility. But for me, the highlight is the enhanced heart rate tracking during exercise. That, along with the expanded range of sport modes, makes it a much more capable companion when it comes to exercise tracking.